Hi, welcome to another episode. It's a cold and wet Sunday morning, and I'm here at the allotment. I've come on my own today, and David's with Matilda. I've come down to actually do some digging because we really need to get on with clearing this land now. I was going to sort of chicken out and dig over these two really easy looking patches just so I had somewhere to put things, but for some reason I think I'm going to tackle this today. I don't know why, and if I get anywhere with that then I might do this one as well. These two look the most awful of the lot, so if I get those done then I can do anything. I also need to sort out the strawberry bed, but I don't really know when to do that because obviously strawberries die back in the winter, so I don't want to go digging about in case there are some under there that I don't know of. Obviously you can see quite a lot of the plants, but there may be some more, so I might have to just deal with this being a mess until the plants start to grow back again properly. And then I'm going to plant a few more in there. And I ordered some pine berries the other day, which are waiting for me at the post office, so they might go in this. I think I put them in this strip here. I'm also going this week to the allotment in Prestwich to dig up two blueberry plants, red currants, black currants, and what else? I can't remember. Something else. And bring those and put them into this front section as well. And I don't know what this is. Anyone know what this is? I'm not sure. If nobody knows what it is, I might take it out to make space for my blueberries. So yep, I'm just going to get some of that digging done and then I'll get back to you. Okay, it's been an hour so far doing this one bed. Doesn't really look like anything's been cleared, but honestly I have been doing it. It's just, I think somebody's just left all of the potato plants in there and just let them die back without actually digging them out, because it's just full of potatoes and full of all the what was foliage from the potatoes, and it just looks like loads of it's been dumped on this bed as well. This is basically what was all over that other patch. Just loads. And it looks like somebody's tried to burn it and then it hasn't burnt, so they've just left it there. So that bed's thick in it as well. So I've got most of that out now. I'm just digging all of the grass out. I'll show you the amount that I got out. I've just had to get this little thing out of the shed to try and remove some of the grass because it's getting annoying taking it back here. Yeah, you can see in this pile at the back here, this is all of the stuff I've just dug out. Well, not dug out, pulled up. Why leave that there? Why? Stupid people who've left that there. So yeah, I've got to move that pile of grass yet as well. Don't really know where I'm going to put all of this now. I think I'm going to have to get like a rubbish collection thing to come and get all of this crap, because I know there's a skip, but you're not allowed to put any like green waste in the skip, and I've obviously got all of that grass and all of these bits. So somebody with a van, come to my rescue please. Discovered another huge bit of tree under here. If it's tree, I'm not sure. I might be digging up something edible, but if it is, I don't know what it is. There are loads of like shoots growing from it in some places, so I might be destroying something, but I don't know. But look, we have very fertile ground under here. Don't you feel like we're filming a wildlife documentary? Yeah, well, there's loads of this, so I need to take it all out. It's time for a little tea break now. Got the usual hot Vimto, got some malt loaf. I really need a wee, but over the winter the water's turned off to the toilets. So we've got a little sort of set up where there's a bucket of water outside and you've got to pour it into the top of the toilet and flush it like that. But I can't be bothered doing that, so I usually just wee in a bucket in the shed. But I'm not doing that because the allotment secretary's down there and I know she's going to pop over to see me and she'll probably turn up while I'm having a wee in a bucket, so it's not really the best way to make friends on a new site. So go away. Go away so I can wee. So that was a bit of an overshare of information. Tell me, viewers, where do you wee on your allotment site? Especially female allotmenteers. David's a prude, he'll always go to the toilet. So, let's have a look what my digging looks like. Oh, it looks like I've done nothing at all. Little update on the chitting potatoes. We have success. Short little stumpy shoots. Where's that one gone? There we go. Rather than those big horrible ones that we found last time. Yay! Actually, we have a few of those here, but I think that might be because these are a bit too far in the dark over there. I'm a bit worried about the temperature in here. It's not very good. It's just about 10 degrees. And all of these seeds say that they need to be about 15 degrees to germinate, so I don't know if I should have left it a bit longer before sowing them. The weeing is complete. Not a complete commoner. Save the best pot for weeing in. No! Beautiful toilet. My ensuite. Come back. I'm finding a lot of these tubers in this bed. I don't know if they're artichokes or not. That's the only thing I can think of what they could be. So, somebody watching this video, please tell me what that is. This guy Peter just came over to talk to me. He was nice. He doesn't know what they are either, but he just said to put a few back in a corner and see what happens with them, so I'm going to do that.
We're at the allotment now.
Joking.
Well, I'm here, he's been here all morning. And this is Nikki. Say hi, Nicola.
Hi, David.
You have to talk loud.
Hi, everyone.
Because for the reason it's a really quiet camera on here. I think it's because of the wind.
Probably.
Amy's doing the fertiliser.
Just sprinkling on some Poundland's finest organic fertiliser. Not enough, as you can see. But you'll also see a beautiful patch. It's done! Woo!
And Nikki did all the hard work.
Nikki did not do all the hard work. Yay! Nikki's digging over the other patch we did last week again because it's full of weeds again already. And David's moving the pile of shit to the back, to the bigger pile of shit. David, you've like made some sort of Anderson shelter of our compost bin there. And now I'm going to steal bits of that wood off the other back of the plot to go over my onions. Right, I've just been to the shop and come back. And Nikki and David have started digging over this as well. Yay! Look! Beautiful land. And David's moved this big pile. And David's dad's here.
Hello.
And Nikki's there.
Hello, YouTube.
So, we're going to go now because it's 3 o'clock because I've been here since 10:30. Nikki, tending the land.
Actually, can't we do that?
Yep. I'm filming you struggle. I love the barricade there, Dave.
At the end of the day, there's another day older.
I think we should do an allotment musical. So, all of that and all of that have come out of these patches today. This is looking good. Beautiful. Very good. I'll get our suspicious bag of potential artichokes to take home. So I'll Google it. And I'll plant them again. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Right, that'll do for today. So bye bye. Bye bye YouTube. Hi, it's a lovely Tuesday morning and I'm here at the allotment. Look at this. Sunshine. Birds. Lovely. Just got here after just been to the market shopping and then come here. I'm waiting for David and Matilda to join us. They're just waiting for their bus. I think today's going to be all about digging as well, unless we decide to brave painting the shed today. So yeah, it was really heavily raining this morning, so we didn't actually think we were going to come down. As you can see by the water around the place, it was like thrashing it down when I looked out the window, but look, it's summer all of a sudden. The time is here that you've all been waiting for. Something is going in the ground. I am going to dig once David gets here, but for now, pressing matters. Some of my onions are going mouldy, so they're going in. My onions and my garlic are going to be going in this bed. I'm not entirely sure if the bed's too big or too small for how many I've got, so I'm going to put them in, and if we've got too many, they can go somewhere else, and if we've got too much space left over, I'll put the spring onions in here as well. So as we know, the sneaky little magpies and the other birds that are going around the allotment at the moment like to pull up people's onions thinking that they're worms. So I'm making a use of all the raspberry canes that I cut down, and I'm going to be putting them in a little arch over the top of the onions to keep you away, magpies. So I'll do that now. David and little Tilda are here. Let's go and let them in. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Matilda.
How was everyone?
Hi, Peaches.
Matilda's at the allotment today.
Oh, she's so smiley. Let's open
Mummy.
the gate.
There's a rake as well.
Are you digging?
Do you want your rake as well? There's your rake. Oh, bless her.
Matilda's got her little toys out. Tip for people with children and allotments: bring the most annoying, noisy toys to the allotment. You don't have to deal with them at home, and the child still gets to play with them. And also, buy them some cheap cat toys from the pound shop. They love those. And you can get these miniature deck chairs from B&M, which she likes to put her teddies on, and herself. So while Matilda's been playing with the teddies, I've just been setting some bricks into this bed to divide it up so I can walk along and tend to my onions. It's not done yet, I need to brush all the dirt off, but this is my easy option instead of raised beds. It means I don't have to stand on my beds, but I can still access them from all the sides. Still putting onions in. Done one section over there, and David's made a little sort of crystal maze shack to go over them. Matilda's over there eating her fruit leather. Is that nice? Lovely. And I've got a hell of a lot of onions left still to go in. I'm trying to just keep it to 2 sections of white onions and 2 sections of red onions, so I'm not giving up 2 beds of my allotment for onions. I had loads last time, which is good, I guess. Oh. What can you see? Birdies. Tweet tweet. There you go. So these shall be safe from the birds, hopefully. Let's put them in here. I'm hoping we got most of the weeds out of here the other day so that it stays pretty much weed free. That's me kidding myself there, because it's not that easy to weed in between onions. when you're planting onions, you buy basically a bag of sets, which are just, a minute, let me get one out, an onion but small. So then what I do, I just plant them sort of an onion width apart, the size of your standard onion, and a little bit of extra space to weed in between and for them to grow. If you want bigger onions, plant them further apart. And basically your small onion will become a bigger onion. So I've got about a bag of like 150 red onions here, so I'm going to have 150 bigger red onions.
How much did they cost?
What?
How much did they cost?
How much did they cost? I think it was £1.50.
Oh.
So, very
Not
good.
bad for 150 onions, is it?
No. Bargain that. Lost my row again.
Me and Matilda peeling back the garlic. I only just found out about 5 minutes ago that this is actually how garlic grows. I don't know what I actually thought how garlic grows. I had no idea that it comes from a bulb.
There we are, we've got 3 rows of garlic planted there now. Red onions in this section, red onions in that section, and 2 little squares of white onions at the back. We're about ready to go home now. We've not done much hard graft today, but it's been productive anyway. That whole section's done now and it looks really good. We've got 4 little areas and we've got the bricks in between so we're not standing on the bed. We've also found this little cloche that I'm going to try and buy a replacement cover for because we found it on the plot from hell next door. I say found, stole. Yeah, it's good but it's full of holes, so we're going to try and buy a replacement cover for that, and that'll be a good little cold frame there. Are you saying bye-bye? You never say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Our little urchin of a child.
Say bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you for watching another episode. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.